Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 1973 Kennedy half dollar, a coin that holds both historical and collectible value. The Kennedy half dollar is one of America's most iconic coins, and the 1973 issue falls right in the middle of its history when these coins were still a regular part of U.S. coinage but already becoming less common in circulation. In this video, we'll explore its background, design, specifications, and why collectors continue to treasure it today. Historical background. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy following his assassination in November 1963. The coin was quickly designed, approved, and struck, replacing the Franklin half dollar. At the time, it became incredibly popular with the public. Many Americans held onto the coins as keepsakes, which meant fewer circulated compared to other denominations. By the early 1970s, the coin had already transitioned away from silver. The 1973 half dollar was struck in copper-nickel clad composition, just like today's coins, making it more practical for everyday use. However, by this time, half dollars were becoming scarce in circulation, as many people preferred to save them rather than spend them. Obverse design. John F. Kennedy. On the obverse, or front side of the coin, we see the portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. His left-facing profile is bold and commanding, reflecting the nation's respect and admiration for the late president. Around the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" above, "In God We Trust" split on either side, and the year 1973 at the bottom. This design continues to serve as a tribute to Kennedy's legacy, making the coin not just a piece of currency but also a symbol of national remembrance. Reverse design. The presidential seal. The reverse of the 1973 half dollar features the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. At the center, there is a heraldic eagle holding an olive branch in its right talon and arrows in its left, symbolizing peace and military readiness. Above the eagle's head is a circle of stars, representing the nation's unity. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions "United States of America" and the denomination half dollar. This design reinforces the coin's patriotic theme, connecting it not only to Kennedy but also to the broader ideals of the United States. Specifications. The 1973 half dollar was struck in copper-nickel clad composition. That means it has a pure copper core with outer layers of copper and nickel. It weighs 11.34 grams, has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. Unlike the early 1960s versions, these coins contain no silver in their regular circulation strikes. Mintage and circulation. One interesting fact about the 1973 half dollar is that it was not released for general circulation in large numbers. Instead, most examples were struck specifically for mint sets and proof sets. Because of this, 1973 half dollars are scarcer in pocket change compared to earlier years. If you come across one, it's likely because someone broke up a mint set and the coin eventually made its way into circulation. Collectability and value. From a collector's perspective, the 1973 Kennedy half dollar is an appealing coin. Circulated examples are generally worth face value, but coins in uncirculated or proof condition are worth more, especially if they have been well preserved. Mint marks play a role as well. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco issues are marked with D or S. The proof coins from San Francisco are particularly sought after for their mirror-like finish. While not considered rare in the numismatic world, the 1973 half dollar is still a must-have for anyone building a full set of Kennedy halves. And for many, it's more than just a collectible. It's a reminder of Kennedy's lasting impact on American history. Closing thoughts. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar represents a fascinating chapter in the story of U.S. coinage. It bridges the early years of the series, when silver still played a role, with the modern era of copper-nickel clad coins. Its patriotic design, combined with its connection to President Kennedy, ensures that it will always be a coin of interest to both collectors and the general public. So, if you happen to find a 1973 half dollar in your collection, hold on to it. It's more than just 50 cents. It's a small but meaningful piece of American history. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you own a 1973 Kennedy half dollar? I'd love to hear your story. Until next time, happy collecting!